Okay, let's see if this one will work. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, just a few minutes. We're trying to sort the whole network issue. And let's see. Sorry for the whole delay, but we believe we'll get through at the end. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. We're just waiting. I think we're having a bit of network issue, so we can get started. Okay. All right. In a few minutes, we'll get started. Okay, let's see who is here. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, just a few minutes. Sorry for the whole delay. I believe we'll get through at the end. All right, let's see. Let's try this. I hope this works. Okay. All right, I can see our guest trying to log in. Okay, let's see. Okay. I hope it works. I'm hopeful that it will work at the end. Sorry for the whole delay. Sorry for the back and forth, but I believe we'll get through at the end. Okay, let's see. All right, we're trying to get our guest in, but we're having a bit of network glitch, so we hope it works this time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here. I'll keep trying. Try again. Okay. All right, let's try again. Okay, let's see. I hope it works this time. Let's work. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I don't know what's okay. Let's see. Oh, we'll keep trying. Okay. All right, we have our guest trying to join in. I pray. Oh my God. Thank God.
I think I'm in.
At last. Oh my God. Thank God we are here. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank you, ma, for your patience. Thank you for your time. At last we made it. We made it. We made it. I am so happy and I am grateful to you. I'm so grateful to you, ma. Thank you for your time. All right, everyone. We're here.
Finally.
Finally.
I'm in.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
How
Thank God for emotional intelligence.
yeah. Yes.
Thank God for emotional intelligence. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so grateful to you. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy to be here as well.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good day. You're all welcome to our session today. First of all, we want to start by apologizing. We apologize for starting later than our time. We were here battling with network. Maybe we'll have to be network providers in our next life so that we'll stop, so that this whole issue will stop. But we really appreciate you for your time. Thank you all for being here. Say hello, say hi, drop it in the comment section, invite someone, tell someone it is happening here. We are live, we are about to start. We are live, we are about to start. Say hello, say hi. Let us know, what are your expectations? What do you expect from this session? What do you want to pick out from this session? We have someone wonderful. We have a wonderful guest today. She is so loaded. She's filled, value packed, everything. You really want to listen to our guest today. So just be attentive, get your jotter, get your pen, get ready to take down notes, because today we are in for something great. We are in to learn. All right. So without wasting much time, we've wasted time going through the whole back and forth with network. So we would like to start our session. So you're welcome. I want to especially appreciate our guest, Mrs. Bethel. I really want to thank you, ma, for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting to be here with us, to talk to us, to share your wealth of wisdom and your wealth of knowledge. I am so grateful. We are so grateful to you, and we are so happy to learn from you. You're welcome to our session today. So everyone, please welcome Mrs. Bethel. Mrs. Bethel is a masterpiece woman. She's a very wonderful woman, a great woman, power packed. You get to know more about Mrs. Bethel, yes, during the session. Mrs. Bethel is also an intentional parent. Yes, Mrs. Bethel has a whole lot to offer us. So you're welcome, ma. Thank you for your time. Yes, we wait to learn. We're expectant. We're expectant. We're looking forward to learn from you. So please blow us away. You have the floor. 30 minutes. If you want to take less than 30 minutes, because we'll spend some time back and forth with the network, is still fine. But please blow us away and just let us know a little more about you, about what you do, so that those that are seeing you for the first time, when they hear Mrs. Bethel Omifi, what comes to their head? What will they think of? So, ma, please blow us away. Thank you, ma. We're so grateful for having you here. Thank you, ma. All right, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Masterpiece Chioma. Thank you. I can't see you. I can only see myself. I don't know why.
I can't see
But
you.
yeah, if you can see me, it's fine. But I can't see you. I can see myself. And I really, really want to start by saying thank you for this invite. I
Okay.
do not in any way take it for granted or belittle it or feel entitled to it. I am
Okay.
immensely grateful. And I want to thank your husband so I can see him seated well with you. Mr. Chidebere, one of the best yadas. I appreciate you so much, sir. My husband joined earlier. I,
Yes.
I, I don't know whether he's still in the call, but
Yes.
I also
I
want to
saw.
appreciate him. I want to appreciate everyone that we've invited and they are here tonight. I want to say we are in for a very beautiful time. I'm going to be learning as much as you will be learning. So I want every one of us to just come with our humble hearts and that willing spirit to pick one or two things from what we are going to say tonight. Everything I'm going to be saying tonight may not be entirely for you, but you will find one, two, three, four things that you will take and you will apply in your own circumstances and you would work well. So tonight we are talking about parenting in the digital age.
Yeah.
Parenting in the digital age. There are two keywords there. Of course, parenting and the digital age. So parenting is the act of raising and nurturing a child from childhood to adulthood. Some people have said that parenting is like an 18-year will I say 18-year venture or 18 years journey, because that is when it is officially believed that your child is an adult. So parenting them from that child, from infancy, from when you gave birth to them till that age, or some people will say, okay, maybe till they become very, very independent and they leave your house to their own house and things like that. Now, what is the digital age? The digital age is the age of information. That is the age of computer age. So we're talking about a man, a woman parenting in the computer or information age. Now, the digital age is when there's a shift from the traditional ways of doing things to a more digitalized way. For example, traditionally, we would write letter with pen and paper, but in the digital age, everything is done digitally. It's done with the use of the internet, it's done with the use of the social media and everything. So you find people sending text message via, whatever medium they choose, text message, WhatsApp, or whatever messenger, or you find them sending voice messages, or you find them doing video. I recall while growing up, there was no, technology. In fact, I was telling my children, I say, you guys are in such a beautiful time to be alive. And it is important for you to harness the power of this age to your own advantage. It's very, very important. Now, the digital age is characterized by so many features such as internet, proliferation of internet access. We have AI, artificial intelligence, we have automation, you have digital businesses and all those things. So we're talking about parenting in this age. Some of us who were born when, like I said earlier, there was no technology. So you can imagine how business was done. Unlike now, that, right in the comfort of your room, you can just send, order for food and the food is there and all that. Unlike before, that you will have to walk to where the food is, pay, and then you are back. But now you can do everything right in the comfort of your home, as long as you've got your bank account and then you've got your internet and all that. So parenting now is different from then. That's the first thing I want to say. Parenting now is different from the age when there was no digital devices or technology and other things. There are other things I would like to say as a matter of fact, that you are a parent for a reason. You are a parent for a reason. Whether you are like me, who set out to have just 2 children, then I had 4, or you are just beginning to have your own family, or you've already, like, you have more than mine, you've already decided that you're not going to have more than this and that, or you are just, a new parent, newly married, hoping to become a mother, a father someday. This webinar is for you. So you are called to do the work of parenting. So whether you stumbled into it, or you intentionally entered into it, or somebody encouraged you to become a parent, whatever, you are called to be a parent. I want you to write it in the chat section. I am called to be a parent. And it is work. Parenting is work. Another thing I would like to say is that there is no vacuum in parenting. There is no space. There is no gap. There is nothing like, okay, I will leave it here now, and then I'll come back to it. There is no vacuum in parenting. At every point in time, you are either parenting, or someone or something is doing the parenting for you. There is no vacuum. Thank you, sir, Mr. Chidebere. Yes, I am called to be a parent, and I will do the work. So there is no vacuum. Some people think that, oh, it's only when they are there that they are doing parenting. Whether you are there or you are not there, you are parenting. Something is parenting. Someone is parenting. And then the school, the society, the community, the social media, digital devices, they are all surrogate parents. You must not give your role to them. Don't give your role to them. Do not give your role to them. That is why we are here tonight. As we progress, we will see, some things. We will talk about experiences, people who, by default or by their choice or by their being overwhelmed or tired or stressed with what is called parenting, have given up their role to someone else or something else. So that's a fact. There is no vacuum in parenting. Tonight, we're going to be talking about practical, relatable principles that you can use in this digital age. In this age where it is like everything is going haywire, everything is getting out of hand. While we are coming out of one, another one is coming out. While we are coming out, another one is coming out. My husband was gisting me about a popular figure in Twitter. I don't want to mention his name. There is something they do now. They just go to the moon. So just go and enjoy and return. Years back, only few can say, oh, they are going to the moon, to go and land and things like. Now, people just go and have, like, in quotes, have breakfast and come back. So you can see the proliferation, the expansion of the digital world that we are in. And if you don't know what to do, if you don't know why you are a parent at this time and age, you will become overwhelmed. You will become overwhelmed. My parent coach, Coach Wendy, will say, God forbid, is not a parenting strategy. There are things that are going to happen. There are things that are going to shake you. There are things that are going to come in between your parenting and your children and everything that you need to be aware of, and you need to take adequate steps towards them. If you go on Google now and type year 20, is it 20? Year 30, 40. And you type what kind of parent or what kind of society are we going to have? Google will give you answer. You will see it. You will see, you will see relatable answers, and you'll be wondering, who are the people that will be there? Yes, people will be there. And it will just give you an idea of the kind of things that will be going on then. So it is not a lie that we live in an age where there is unprecedented access to digital technology. Whether you like it or not, it is right in your face. Whether you are making use of it, it is right in your face. Whether you acknowledge it or not, you yourself, you are even a consumer of digital technology. The ease of doing business, you are in the comfort of your room, you can do transaction, you can just be in UK like I am, and you send money to Nigeria or any other part of the world, and within seconds they get it. You're enjoying that technology. But when they talk about technology trying to take away your parenting, you're shouting, no, God forbid. No, it's all.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all. So we want to talk about how to harness this power, how to harness this age that we have found ourselves in, to be able to parent effectively as God wants us to do. Recall in the book of Genesis, God speaking about Abraham. He said, I know him. Abraham is going to command his family after me. And you know that even at that time, a lot of things were happening. At the time that Abraham, was living, a lot of things were happening, and God could beat his chest to say, I know him. Abraham will command his household after me. Can God say the same thing about us? It means that there is something that Abraham knows. There's a covenant that Abraham has. He knows his how, he knows his why, he knows his how, and is able to direct his household to follow God. Are you able to direct your household to harness the power of social media or digital technology to the good of your home. Are you able to do that? That's what we want to talk about tonight. And in talking about that, I want to say that no matter what stage that you are in, no matter what stage, whether you're just beginning your family, whether you have children that are grown up, whether you have teenagers, you have toddlers, you have whatever is the age, there are things that you need to be able to navigate in this age. Number one thing that you need to be able to navigate in this age, I call them the tools of parenting. Before I talk about the tools of parenting, I'll tell you my story. It got to a point in my life, I knew that the way I was parenting my children, I knew that there was more. I knew that I could not parent them the way, my parents parented me. No, I knew that because we're not living in the age that my parents and I lived in then. This age is different. So I knew that I need to get superior knowledge. I need to know the reason why I'm doing some things with them. I need to be able to explain how to them, not just to say things and make myself Lord and Master. No. So I enrolled in a parenting academy. I told myself, I said, whatever mistake I've made before, whatever things I think I've done before that may be correct or incorrect, I'm going to henceforth begin to receive tools, strategies, systems, structures that will help me to parent well. I begin to work in that consciousness, in that awareness that I am a role model to these children. I am not the Lord and Master of their life. I'm just a caretaker. In this parenting thing, I think there are 4 major things. We have God, we have the seed, which is your child. You have the seed nurturer, which is you. Then you have the seed environment, which is the digital age that we're talking about today. God has done his own part. He's not going to come down and parent those children for you. You are the physical parent, physical mother, physical father with them. You are the one to do the work. And I bet you everything that you need to do this thing is in you. If you just desire it, if you just cry, if you just ask, he will begin to orchestrate things to come in your own way that will help you to achieve success in your parenting. That was what happened to me. That was how God led me to the Intentional Parent Academy. And I said, this is what I'm looking for. I need to be in a place where I know what I'm doing and I can translate whatever I am learning to my family. So back to my first point, you need tools to be able to be that effective parent in this digital age. Our children are being born in an age where you cannot control so many things. They are born into technology. You are born before technology. They are born into technology. You don't even have to tell them some things. You wonder how a 2-year-old child can navigate the phone, or a 1-year-old. You wonder, immediately you give them the phone, they know what to do. They know where to go. Immediately they hold the remote, they know what to do. You don't have to do much in that aspect. Where you have to do much, we will talk about it. And that is where your parenting, your work comes in. So you need your tools. And when I'm talking about the tools, the first one I want to talk about is your family value. We will see the reason why it is a very first thing. What do you value as a family when it comes to digital technology? What do you value? It is important because your value will drive all the things that you're going to be doing. Your value will drive the things that you will expose yourself to, invariably exposing your children to. Your value will drive the music that you listen to, the movies you watch, the drama, so many things that you do. Yesterday, was it yesterday or today? My daughter was saying, Mommy, is like, we're not a movie family. I say, yes, right from time, we're not a TV. a TV family. We're just trying to just go to those documentaries, go to those ones that are purposeful, and watch them together as a family. And I use that opportunity to reiterate the family value again to them. Sit down with your family and draw your family value. What do we like? Who are we? What do we want people to know about us? So the first family value, the first parenting tool is your family value. And that is, consequently linked closely to the family guide, the family media guide. Your media guide will tell you how you want media to be conducted in your home and outside. Part of our own media guide, I told my son, I said, you do not have access to another person's device. You don't take their, in fact, you don't even have anything to do with their devices. Leave it. You see some children, as soon as they see an adult, they will go and sit down the adult. Uncle, give me your phone. Or auntie, give me your phone. And then they give them, and then they begin to do. No. You need to have your media guide. The things that they will be doing, whether you are there or you are not there. Your media guide would help you to be able to regulate screen time in your home. It will help you as a parent as well to know, oh, enough of this. I do not have to watch this. I don't have to watch this. And you can form a basis of your discussion with your children when you have your family media guide. Very, very important. And the third one is understanding of boundaries. The third tool that you need is that deep-seated, the number 3 tools that you need to parent in a digital age now is understanding of boundaries. You have to set those boundaries for your children. You cannot just leave them anyhow. My parents coach will say, before you give phone to your children or before you give them access to that digital platform, ask them, are they going to be consumers or producers? We have a lot of people that are just consumers, just taking in everything that is coming in. That's why, when they are scrolling endlessly. They know everything that is raining. They know this, they know the celebrities, they know all that. Because you do not have boundaries yourself. I was telling my children, I set my timer on Facebook 1 hour, 30 minutes a day. And when I reach that time, it shuts itself. And then if I need to get in again, it will be asking me, do I want to end this thing or I need extra time? I'll just look and say, let me be going. That is where that boundary comes in. It is when you, the parent, you are able to stand by your own boundaries, the limits that you've set for yourself. That is when you can now imbibe it or build it into the life of your children. That is how to raise them in this digital age. You cannot just leave them anyhow. They do not know what to do. They don't know what to do. Yes, they will struggle with you. They would, if you have that strong-willed child, they will ask for so many reasons. They are curious. They are looking at their friends. They're having that, fear of missing out, and all those things. You need to keep explaining to them. You need to keep talking to them. You need to keep making them understand the boundaries. Now, somebody have asked me that, oh, it's easy. It's easy to do all these things with, when the children are small. But as soon as they grow up, I tell you, find your boundaries and communicate these boundaries with everybody. Let them know the consequences of going to a particular place. Let them know the consequences of going out to see the daughters of the land. Let them know the consequences of going outside of these boundaries. You can also tell them that there is time for everything. There is time for everything. So that's the number one that you need. You need tools, and those tools are your family value, your family media guide, and understanding of boundaries. Where do we want to go to? When I come on social media or anything, any other thing that is, digital in nature, what am I supposed to be doing? Do I know when to stop? Do I know when to proceed? It's very, very important. And the second thing that you need is systems. Systems. You need to put some systems in place where that your family media guide is expanded. Is expanded to accommodate your own peculiarity. For example, if you're a family that thinks that, oh, we meet, like in my home, TV doesn't come on in the morning. Everybody is doing other things. But in some family, they could say, okay, our first whatever, after our maybe our devotion or whatever, we're going to be watching TV for 1 hour, and then everybody will go. Your own media plan is your own media plan. So have the system that will make this thing to go on, to run, whether you are there or you are not there. Have the system. And it's important for you as a parent to remain firm. The children will come, they will come with many reasons, they will come with different, reasons why, they want to do this, they want to do that. You need to remain firm. Systems also to monitor how you are using the digital devices is important. And the third one that you need to parent in this digital age is knowledge. You need to know what is happening. Now, when I say knowledge, I don't mean you have to be everywhere or you have to know everything. I'm talking about knowing a bit about the things that are happening in your own life, in life in general, in your environment, in the life of your children. It's very, very important. Some basic use of some technological tools is important. You cannot be a parent in this age and you don't have an email, or you don't know how to operate an email, or some of these webinar devices. You don't know how to go about them. No, because your children are being exposed to these things outside in school. You cannot afford to be without knowledge. You have the knowledge. Let's not say that you've got the knowledge. What about the wisdom to know what to say, how to direct their affairs? It's very, very important. You need to know that the virtual environment is big. The virtual environment is big and it's very strong. You cannot wish it away. It has come to stay. Very, very strong is the virtual environment. The environment that you just literally, you just sneeze and a lot of things are happening. You enjoy the technology. You're not going to let it damage you or destroy you or bring harm to yourself. It's very, very important for you to grow in that knowledge. Knowledge on what is happening, equip yourself, wisdom to be firm, and then you model what you are teaching. You model what you are teaching. There was a time that, when I go to work and I'm resuming, of course, maybe people, some people have chatted me and I'm like, okay, I'll call you when I close, we'll quickly talk and all that. So I'll call them. It's a walk from my house to my office. So I'll call and I find myself talking till I enter the house. I will enter the house and then I will just greet everybody with a nod of head and then I'll just go. One day my husband called me. He said, we cannot continue like this. You're not going to be receiving any call. You and I, we will decide that as soon as we are getting to the door of our house, everything that will bring distraction between us and the family and the children, we will leave them outside and we would enter. Since then, when I'm entering the house, I'm entering the house looking forward to, a loving family looking forward to people whom I have told bye-bye, I'm going in the morning, and they are ready, eager to welcome me back. So I don't give anybody appointment anymore to call me. I don't even tell you, call me at so time. Or if you cannot chat with me and I give you response, I leave it. And as soon as I get into the house, stretching my legs, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm leaving media out. Because there is a place of connection. You need to build that social connection. We will get to that, what you need to do. We'll get to that. It's very, very important. So I've mentioned 3 things now. I've mentioned that you need your family value. The number 1, you need tools. And these tools are your family value, your family media guide, and the understanding of your boundaries. And I've said you need systems as the second one. The third one, I've said that you need knowledge. Then the 4th one, to be able to parent in this digital age, you need to put a limit to some things. Let it begin with you as the parent. Put a limit to a lot of things. And if you have a young child from 0 to 24 months, they do not have anything to do with the screen. There are other activities, other things. We grew up where there were no screen. We had outdoor plays, we had, different families, gatherings, and everything. That is even the time to bond with your child. You're not going to give that bonding to the screen. That's why you see some children rather, when they are eating, the TV must be on, or else they will not eat. Some will tell you, it's all the colors. My daughter or my son likes all the colors. The way the colors are popping, she likes it. Some will tell you it's the music. Just play the music and the screen, and then they put the table and the eating things of the child right in front of the TV, and the child will be looking and eating. That is wrong. You cannot parent that way. You need to, from this time, begin to let them understand that there is limits. That limit also encourages you to be able to make social physical connection with your family. So if you've removed screen, you've removed anything that may be causing distraction, what are you going to be doing? And that leads me to my next point. It's not just enough for you to be available, or for you to be, it's not just enough for you to be present. You need to be available for your children, for your family. You need to be there. And when you are available, do you have the content to share with them? Now, you can all come together and talk about an aspect of, the digital world. You can come together. Like there are times that in my house, we can be watching documentaries about the animal world, about one thing or the other, and we are using it to teach. We're using it to talk. Everybody is going through that process at the same time. And then when that is done, we turn off the TV or turn off the devices, and then we go. We have a family YouTube channel. We would want people to watch. You understand? We want people to visit. But then you need to regulate yourself. If not, all these things will take away your precious time. It will take away the things that you have to do. And by the time you look at your time, it's gone. And you are wondering, you are asking somebody, we have the same 24 hours now. How are you doing it? The person is operating in wisdom. That parent is operating in knowledge. That parent is sticking by his or her routine in life. Do you have a goal for yourself? Do you have a goal for your family? Do you have a goal for your children? Do you have a goal? Do you know where you are going? If you know where you are going, you would not let the proliferation or access to technology and all these things stop you from getting to your destination. There are times that 6 hours, 7 hours in my home, we're not with devices, we are practicing, we are rehearsing, everybody. That is the time that you keep devices away. Now, somebody may say, oh, it's very easy. Chama, please let me know when I've got my time, maybe like 5 minutes more. I'm not sure. I'll keep talking. Somebody may say, yeah, it's very easy to do all these things with little children. I've got teenagers. I've got teenagers, and what I've told them, I started my parenting journey. I started teaching them, but because I didn't really understand what to do with them at that age, I had to start reparenting myself to be able to reparent them. So when I started learning, I started carrying them along. I told them, I told them, I said, you must be producers. If you don't have anything to offer, anything of value or whatever, you have no business on the social media yet. So go and get yourself ready. Go and become valuable to yourself. Go and become somebody of worth. Then you can bring that worth, you can bring that value onto this, onto that space. One of my daughter does makeup, media makeup, all this makeup that they use for television and all that. And that's what she does on her Instagram. So if you're not bringing value, you're not bringing worth, you don't know what to do, you just want to spend your time to look at others, then you are not ready to go there. Let others look at you as well. Bring value there. So set limits for them. They don't know what to do. Explain your reason as well to them. Explain the reason why you are putting this limit. There was a time that this viral picture was, going on. You see the father on phone, mother on phone, everybody in the family, they are there physically sitting together, but very, very far away. They are busy communicating with people whom they don't know. Other people, they are busy sending messages, laughing and all that. Meanwhile, the people in the home, they cannot communicate. You have to make your home a heaven. Make it a place where the children will find it easy to talk. Make it a place where they can mess up. And then you can gently correct in love. Grow them. Discipline them. Not punish. Discipline them. Show them the way to go. Because you are the parent. You have that work to do. You need to show them the way that they need to go. Now, it is very important to create alternatives to this digital age. You can create alternatives, because if you remove something and you don't replace, they will fall back. They will be drawn. The forces of the digital age will draw them. Recall, I'm not saying your children should not participate in things outside. Yes, they will participate. They are learning in school. They have Chromebook. They have all sorts of technology in school. That's what they are learning with. But you need to teach them what to do with that technology. You need to discuss have every form of conversations with them. Don't shy away from talking, call a spade a spade. Don't shy away from talking some very important things with them. Things like pornography, things like social interaction, things like communication, things like how to cultivate so many skills and develop themselves is important. The time that they spend scrolling and doing all these things, you could use that time to bond together as a family. You could use that time to teach. You could let one of them teach the rest of you. You could help them to think on their own without relying on devices or relying on these other things to be able to do, their parenting in this age. It is very, very important. And like I said, create a tech-free zones, a time where you drop your phone. Everybody drop your phone. Drop this, let us play, or let us, just relax. Enjoy each other's fellowship. That is what parenting is. Remember, I said it is raising, nurturing, and guiding a child from childhood to adulthood, from infancy to adulthood, guiding that child And it goes beyond just providing for their basic needs. It goes beyond giving them food, shelter, and clothing. I tell my children, I say, that is even the least of the things that I'm called for. I am called to help you to unfold what God has in stock for you. I cannot afford to let you be the one parenting me or leading me. Some parents cannot talk to their children because of the foundations that they've laid. So as parents, you need to retrace yourself and make sure that you are providing that emotional support, emotional well-being. You are giving them, you are teaching value, you are helping them to develop skills, you are helping them to develop into an adult that can competitively, compete in this world. An adult that can stand on their own is very, very important. Now, you need to discuss, I've said that you need to discuss with your children when and what to do online. When and what to do online. You need to set up some monitoring system. There has to be a conversation between you and them. You need to know what they are doing online. And it's important for you to reiterate the fact that the internet, social media does not forget. It doesn't forget. There are digital footprints everywhere. What you do today, even when you delete it, some other person have saved it. They will bring it up for you. Text messages that you've typed, the videos that you've sent, the posts that you've made, and all sorts. Years to come, your children can see them. You can see them. Will you be proud of them? If you know you will not be proud of them, you need to start developing another system for yourself where you become that role model that you are looking at, where what other people are doing that is right is what you begin to copy, not the things that is wrong. Very, very important. For older children, have this conversation with them. You need to keep talking. You need to keep talking. Find the moment that you can talk to your family about so many things. Find that moment. Find that moment. For some of us, it could be in the morning, some it could be in the afternoon, some it could be once a week, some it could be, in the evening. Always find that moment to have that conversation with your children. It's very, very important. So let me conclude by saying and starting saying, let me conclude by ending from where I started from. And where I started from is, first of all, to tell us that you are a parent for a reason. Digital age has come to stay. We are all happy about it. We are all growing. We are happy. You can see, miles apart, you are joining in Facebook. Everybody is watching, listening. The audio is clear and everything. That is that's the benefit of the digital age. And the consequences, whether good or bad, we will reap it depending on how we use this social media. And lastly, there is no vacuum in parenting. There is no vacuum. If you leave yourself, you leave your children, they are being parented by something else, either their peers, either the environment, or the school, the society, the community, anything. They are getting their inspiration from that. The children want to go out and come back, and there is a parent that is providing guidance, a parent that is reminding them of their values, saying that we don't do this, others may, but we cannot. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow, what
Stop here.
a session. What if I was blown away? I was like, okay, please keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. Thank you so much, Ma. That was power packed. That was wonderful. What a wonderful. We are so grateful. We are so happy to have you. I've learned a lot. First of all, I learned that as a parent, we need to have our tools in place. And our tools include our family values, our family media, and we should also have boundaries for ourselves first and for our children. I also learned that we need to set systems in place. We need to set systems in place because we all need systems. We need systems to guide our life and those of our children. I also learned that we need knowledge. In this 21st century, we can't parent anymore without knowledge. We can't
Yeah.
anymore without not even improving on ourselves, because the time we grew up is totally different from this time. The
Yeah.
time we grew up, there were no a lot of gadgets, AI, and
Mm.
everything, but now we can see everything in our faces. So we need to
Mm.
improve on our knowledge. Then we also need to set a limit to everything.
Yeah.
We should be good models. As our guest, Mrs. Bethel, said, we should be good models. You're telling your child, don't watch the screen at night at a particular time. Are you also doing the same thing you're telling the child not to do? So we have to model what we teach our children, and we should create alternatives. You can't tell your child, don't watch the screen, don't watch the screen, but there are no alternatives. That is when you begin to hear children say, I'm bored, I don't have things to do. So we must intentionally teach them what to do with boredom, and we must create those alternatives for them. We also learned that we should have tech-free zones in our home. So, for example, when eating, we should have conversations as family. We should connect as family. Not eating and pressing the phone, or your child is talking to you, you're pressing the phone. So we should intentionally create these boundaries for ourselves, because the truth is that our children are watching, our children are learning, they are picking up everything from us, they are soaking up everything. Then Mrs. Bethel said, we are called to uphold what God has in store for our children. So she also said that we are parents for a reason. You're a parent for a reason. I am a parent for a reason. And we must hand
Parent for
over,
a reason.
we must not hand over our responsibility to the school or to other caregivers or to anybody. And she said something that was very interesting. When she started, she said that the school, the environment, which includes the social media, she said they are surrogate parents. So we should not hand over our responsibility to them, which is very, very key. And lastly, Mrs. Bethel ended. She said, there is no vacuum in parenting. When you're not doing the work, someone is doing the work for you. When your child is not talking to you, your child is talking to a classmate, your child is talking to someone on social media, and it's possible the person your child is talking with is someone that has totally different values from you. Have to be intentional with with the use of AI, with the use of technology and everything in the digital space. So thank you very much, Ma. It has been a wonderful session. In fact, I didn't want you to stop. I wanted to keep on going and going and going. You're such a good teacher. You're carrying us along with this story.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
much, Ma. I am so grateful to you. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate your time. I am grateful to everyone that has stayed through amidst the technological issues
Yeah.
we had. Thank you, Mr. Unduka. Thank you for your support. We see you and we appreciate you. Thank you to my darling husband, Mr. Chidebere. We
Yes,
see
oh, thank you.
you. Honor you. We honor you. Thank you so much, Ma. So, any last words? Where can we find you? Where can we learn more? Because this thing it's a journey. Growth is a journey. We don't just once and say we'll stop learning. So if you want to check you up on social media, if you want to learn more, even the YouTube channel you talked about, how can we get so that occasionally we can just go learn from you, and just keep on improving on ourselves. So over to you, Ma.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. I want to appreciate everyone that has stayed up to this time. Thank you. Thank you. I can't see people, but I know that there are people here. Thank you so very much, Mr. Chidi. Thank you. I appreciate you. I honor you. I honor you, my husband. Thank you. So I also want to thank those that will be catching a replay. I know that some people will say, oh, Chioma and Bethel, I'll watch them later. I will use them to sleep this night. I will watch to see what they have said. Yeah, that's what I do at times. I'll just say, I've missed this one today, but I must listen to it. So I will use it to be the last thing. And I'm always blessed, whatever I used to be the last thing. So I'm believing that when you'll be listening to this or catching a replay, you will pick 1, 2, 3 things that you will run with.
Yes.
And that thing will bring impact to your parenting, to your family, to your children positively. So you can catch me on Bethel Omeife. That's my name on Facebook. I've also got a couples platform, the Empowered Couples Forum.
Okay.
And I've also got our YouTube channel is the Nduka Omeife Family World. So check us up. We have things that you will find interesting, and you can send us a message when you view. We would so much appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank
Another
you.
thing you can do, you can just type it and send to me, then I'll drop it in the group. I'll drop it in the group so that everyone can, those people that need to click on the link, they can just click, you know, for ease of, catching the whole channel. So you can just send it to me maybe later, then I'm going to drop it in the group for everyone to join in,
Okay.
the channel, and to also check you up on social media as well.
Okay, I'll send it to you, but I'm sending it now.
All right. Okay. Yes, I can.
So,
The Induka Family World. Oh wow,
yeah.
that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Ma. We so appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Oh wow, I guess this out. We appreciate your time. Thank you for everyone that has stayed true. We are really grateful to you. We honor you all. And for those that will be catching a replay, thank you as well. All right, till we come your way next time. Do have a great day. Do have a wonderful time, and remember to implement every single thing you have learned today. So thank you and have a good night rest. Thank you. Bye.